I haven't had much of Pakistani food. It's a pretty foreign cuisine for me. I've been meaning to try it. I heard a lot of good things about it. It's just I haven't really gotten into or like dove deep into Pakistani food yet. So I decided to change that. Hi, I have not had Pakistani food and I am finally trying it for the first time today. My friend offered to take me there, so it will introduce me basically. I hope I like it. He told me it's gonna be spicy. I love spicy food, so we will see. Hopefully I like it. Since Pakistani food is very foreign to me, I don't really know which spot is good for Pakistani food. So I decided to meet with a friend and he suggested Bundu Khan. Hi, Saad. What should I expect?
Should expect a lot of spices.
A lot of spicy food, okay?
Yeah, a lot of spices. Spices, not spicy food, but
Spices, okay, okay.
Yeah, spices too.
Okay.
And yeah, like a good roll, a good sandwich type. A lot of chicken,
A lot of barbecue stuff.
a lot of barbecue sauce. Correct.
I'm down. I am down.
What are you looking forward to?
A lot of chicken, a lot of...
Chicken.
Preferably, I do like goat meat, so I hope they have goat meat. We ended up not getting any lamb or goat for this meal that we were having, but I didn't mind, really. And he emphasized that for us to actually properly eat this meal, we have to eat with our hands. Don't get me wrong, there were utensils available, but why would you when you can eat with your hands? He told me that majority of the food has spice, not spicy per se, but just very well spiced, and you could smell it as soon as you get into the place. Now their menu is pretty extensive, but we were mainly here for the chicken karahi. Bundu Khan is basically, from what Saad told me, is known for the chicken karahi. They are actually, well, their branch, well, the restaurant originated in Pakistan and somehow it got here to Chicago. Before all the food came out, they gave us 2 sauces. What are these sauces that we have here?
So this is basically raita, which is like a cilantro yogurt base with some garlic paste. Maybe in there. This is like another kind of like a dipping sauce, which is like tamarind with maybe some chaat masala in there.
So tamarind mainly, yogurt and cilantro.
Yeah.
Got it. One was a cilantro and yogurt base, and the other one was a tamarind base sauce. These sauces I have not had before. Well, the tamarind one specifically. I have had the yogurt cilantro one. But the tamarind one was a game changer for me. It's a lot of food, Saad. So let's start with this, maybe?
This one, samosas?
Yeah.
Samosas.
And to start everything off, we started with the beef samosas. Nice. This was the perfect appetizer for me. It was all condensed in one bite, basically. It was on the smaller side for samosas, but it was still really good. Just because it's very meaty, very beefy, has a decent amount of freshness with the spices, and I'm assuming it does have cilantro in it. And the casing itself was very crispy. So it was a nice balance of crispiness on the outside and softness on the inside. It was perfect, really.
Got tamarind, bro. That's
Spicy, right?
That has a nice kick to it.
I wanted to go for the yogurt and cilantro sauce first, but Saad decided to start with the tamarind sauce. And boy, it boosted everything. It added a little bit of sweetness to the already good beef samosa. It was so good, yo. This restaurant was a good experience. Now, the samosas were the perfect starters for the whole thing. But up next was the beef wrap.
You say put some of the tamarind sauce on it? Like this? Yo, this is good, dog. Yeah, right, well spiced. Really greasy, but in a good way.
Yeah.
It's well spiced. Damn.
Different flavors.
A lot of layering flavors I like with the vegetable soup. Nice crisp.
It tasted very... It's bomb. It's actual fire. The beef itself was very juicy. A little greasy, but in a good way, but very smoky because it was grilled. And the wrap itself absorbed all that juice, that grease, and that smoke flavor. Made it taste even better. It was good. It even had the sauce. I'm assuming it was the cilantro and yogurt based one. It added a nice hint of freshness. Ever-present spice on the beef was really awesome, with the crispness of the lettuce and the onions. Added a nice bit of sweetness and acidity to it with the tamarind sauce. I want to go back. I want to go back so bad. This is probably one of my favorite restaurants to eat now, just based from the two things that we ate. Real quick, before we proceed to the next course, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helped me out a lot here, and if you guys have any suggestions for me on how to improve these videos, leave it in the comments and any places for me to visit. I love interacting with you guys, and on to the next course.
Chicken karahi. Chicken karahi. Let's go. With the garlic naan. Let's go, baby.
And finally, the reason we came here for. The hype train is loaded and boarded. This is why we came. The chicken karahi.
Thank you, sir. Okay. Grab a piece of the chicken. Saucy leg. Use the tamarind for this one. Grab a little bit of the naan. Piece of chicken. This. Oh, onion too.
Can't forget
Tiny
the onion,
piece.
dog.
Can't forget the onion.
This was an eye-opener. It was perfect in every way. The chicken was very soft. It was very flavorful. It basically absorbed all the flavors. It marinated in that sauce. The sauce itself is tomato based, so you can really taste the sweetness and the acidity from the tomatoes. It was a little oily, but that's, I'm assuming, from the ghee that they use. Very garlicky. You can taste a hint of ginger in it, cilantro. It was the perfect balance of spice, freshness, sweetness, saltiness, fattiness. It was so good, yo. I've been holding myself back for not trying this sooner. It was a great experience. This was eye-opening. This was game-changing. This is why I like trying new food. This is the actual reason why I love trying different cuisines. We also got a meat platter, and what's on the meat platter is basically different variations of beef and chicken. It's just the perfect complementary thing to get with this meal.
Perfect. How is it? It's good.
For the meat platter, the first thing we tried was the chicken tikka. That was juicy as fuck.
That's a really juicy chicken. It was nice.
It was properly salty. It was juicy. It was juicy for chicken breast. It was juicy. I expected it to be dry. It was not. It was very smoky. It had a mild hint of spice to it, which was also a nice touch. And up next was the chicken boti.
There's a piece of chicken right over there.
So that's the chicken malai boti, I guess.
It's so good, dude. It's smoky. It's usually well spiced.
Tender.
Very tender. See?
Go.
It's so tender.
The chicken boti was amazing. It was very flavorful. It was so juicy. It was very smoky. It was very tender. It was amazing. It really was amazing. Well spiced. Very peppery too, which was a nice surprise. With the tamarind sauce, oh, that was good. That was real good. The chicken tikka was good, but the chicken boti was better. I prefer the chicken boti. Last but not least, the beef seekh kebab. Phenomenal. It was good. It was my least favorite out of everything that we had, but it was still really good. The meat was amazing. It was smoky. It was peppery. It was well spiced. It had a nice hint of freshness from the cilantro that I assume was there because I did taste cilantro with the yogurt and cilantro sauce. It was good. But out of all the things we had, it was my least favorite. It was still very aromatic, just like everything that we had. It was still very aromatic. The only downside for me though, the only complaint I had for the seekh kebab, it was very crumbly in a weird way. And a little mushy, which was kind of weird, but maybe because it did sit there for quite some time. Because we did have to take shots of the food, but it was still really good. But yeah, that was my experience trying Pakistani food. Not gonna lie, Pakistani food opened my eyes. I don't know why I haven't tried it sooner. I am thankful that I did. Thank you, Saad, for taking me and suggesting the place, suggesting Budukan for me.
We couldn't quite finish all of it because it's a lot of food, but yeah, I am so stuffed. The chicken was good, the beef was good, the other chicken was good, the other beef was good. This is crack. This is actual crack. You put me on this now, and the garlic naan was really good too. You've been holding out on me, Saad.
Stuff, I feel like I eat this every day.
You eat this every day? God damn!
Especially this, I can probably eat this every day.
Oh yeah, for sure. I could eat this every day for sure.
This restaurant is a good example of why I love food. I didn't know that this was present in that kind of cuisine, because when I think of pardon me for being stupid or being ignorant, whenever I think Pakistani or Indian, I always assume vegetables, mainly veggies, a lot of spices. But no, they have a lot of good meat too. And it sucks that I didn't get to know that, but it's amazing how I like this feeling to where, oh, I'm an idiot. How could I have not known majority of this stuff existed? This is why I like food. It basically helps me experience a culture that I haven't had the pleasure of experiencing, really. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe. It will really help me out a lot. And that's gonna be it today. Till next video. Peace.